11 years. That is how long it's been since the last Mario Kart game was released. That is insane, right? I had to check this myself. It's been a really long time, but don't worry if you're a Mario Kart fan, because recently Nintendo announced there is a brand new Mario Kart game being released. Which is amazing, right? That's amazing news. There's just one small problem. It's £75. Yeah, you didn't mishear me. £75 for a single video game. And it's only available on the brand new Nintendo Switch 2, which in itself is £350 at the moment. So technically speaking, this is going to be a £400 Mario Kart game. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Mario Kart. Like, it is one of my favorite games of all time. I remember when my parents brought me the original Mario Kart on the Wii, me and my sister would spend hours playing against each other. It was probably the cause of like 80% of family arguments back then. I remember I spent days practicing and learning every sneaky shortcut. I even invited my friends over one time, just pretended like I knew nothing about the game, and then just absolutely destroyed them in the Grand Prix. They went home crying. It was a great night overall. Yeah, I even still have like the little wheels that it came with, which made it so much more fun. You know, you're actually like driving along with Mario and his friends. That was cool. Oh, by the way, this is Lucky. You've probably noticed him on the windowsill behind me. He's just taking in the sunlight. But am I seriously going to sit here and pay £400 just to try out the new Mario Kart game? But actually I wanted to, but my girlfriend said no, because apparently like we still have to pay rent and we've got like a 2-year-old toddler we have to provide for. So yeah, I don't know. I tried, guys. I really tried. But then I came up with an even crazier idea. I love AI and I love Mario Kart, right? So what if I combine them and I used AI to help me build my very own Mario Kart-style racing game completely for free? Now, I know that's a pretty optimistic idea. I know there's probably a lot that will go into it, but we're not just going to use any AI tool here. We're going to use one of the most powerful AI tools around right now, Manus. So what exactly is Manus and what makes it so special? So if you think about all the AI tools you're probably familiar with, so ChatGPT, Claude, Google's Gemini, they're incredibly helpful and you can use them for so many different things, but they do have a fundamental limit. They mostly just answer your questions or create content based on the prompts you give them. You ask, they respond. Manus doesn't just answer you, it gets things done. It's kind of like having a digital intern that not only understands exactly what you need, but just goes ahead and does everything for you. That is essentially the promise of Manus. It's designed to think like a human and to act like a team of experts, because that's exactly what it is. So instead of asking you to figure out the steps, Manus just gets the job done itself. You need a website created from scratch? Done. You want to build your very own Mario Kart style racing game? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but we're about to put Manus to the test and see exactly what it can do. Alright, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys here. I don't actually know if this will work. I've seen Manus do some crazy stuff, but creating a video game from scratch is probably on another level. So this will either turn out to be one of the best videos I've made on this channel, or I'm gonna have to come up with another video idea like really fast. So let's go ahead and see what Manus can really do here. So I've asked ChatGPT for some help with the prompt because I want to make sure we make the absolute most of this very rare opportunity. But we're going to ask Manus to create a stylized, family-friendly arcade kart racing game inspired by classics like Mario Kart, but featuring 100% original characters, vehicles, and environments. Now, Nintendo are notoriously known for bringing down the hammer on any kind of use of their characters or content or anything like that. So we are going to be as careful as we can here. So we're obviously going to take inspiration from Mario Kart, but hopefully create a very unique racing game here.
The next day.
Alright guys, so it's now the next day and I know exactly what you're thinking. Did I actually watch the city? Guys, come on. Of course I did. Okay, maybe I didn't. I definitely didn't. I'm sorry. So what happened with the game? It actually took Manus just under 3 hours altogether, but there were a few hiccups along the way, so I'll show you guys. Firstly, Manus somehow misunderstood my original prompt, which I thought was pretty clear, and instead of building a racing game, it just created a website which explained everything about the game. So I'll show you guys the website here. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty impressive. It built this website from scratch. It talks about the characters, the vehicles, the tracks, the power-ups, which is great, but I kind of wanted an actual game that I could play. So then I went ahead and asked Manus to build me an actual working game, which it started to do. I mean, it took a while, but just before it could finish the game, I ran out of credits. Literally 2 steps before it finished making the game, which was a little bit frustrating. So then I had to go and subscribe to Manus and pay for more credits, which I definitely wasn't planning on doing. But I mean, we came this far, right? So then it finally finished creating the game, but it was, how do I put this nicely, a bit basic.
You're basic.
And by that I mean it was barely a working game. I'll show you guys here. It is literally just a green cube that I can move and rotate. That is pretty much it. After tweaking my original prompt, buying more credits, and asking Manus to make the game a bit more advanced, I had to do this multiple times. Here we are, an actual working racing game. Check this out, guys. So we have Turbo Tails. We can choose our character. I'm going to go with chill, because that's what I need to do right now, is chill. And we have an actual working racing game. So I'm going to move my car. Oh, I'm gonna try to move my car anyway. Yeah, so there we go. All right, so I know what you're thinking. Is it perfect? No. Is it better than an actual Mario Kart game? Some people might say yes. Those people might be insane, but it works. Manus didn't just help me brainstorm a game idea here, it actually built the game from scratch. And the best part is that you guys can play it. I mean, you probably don't want to. It's not the greatest game, but you can. I'll drop a link down below if for some reason you do actually want to play this. Now, I know it's far from perfect, but we built an actual working racing game from a single prompt. No coding, I have no game development experience whatsoever, just me and Manus. Well, mostly Manus, I really didn't do much, to be honest. Now, I know you guys probably want to rush off and try this for yourself, but there's one small problem. You can't. Not right now, at least. Unfortunately, Manus is probably the most sought after AI tool right now, and it's invite only. There's no public launch date, and demand is so high, people have been paying ridiculous prices just to get access to a single invite code. Yeah, I'm being serious. It's insane at the moment. But you know what? As a thank you for supporting me and for watching this far into my video, I'm going to give one of you guys an invite code to Manus completely for free. All you have to do is leave a comment down below. It could be your favorite childhood memory playing Mario Kart, it could be what you're planning to use Manus for, but that's all you have to do. Just leave a comment down below. I'll give it a week or two and then I will pick a winner at random. So here's the real question you've probably been wondering. Is Manus actually worth all the hype? The AI community seems pretty split down the middle with this. Some people see it as just the next natural step in technology, and others see it as a genuine breakthrough that is pushing the limits of what AI can do. From what we've seen today, it's definitely not perfect, but it does have the ability to do some incredible things, and I think it's only going to get better from here. So whether you're a content creator, a developer, or you just love all things AI like me, this is your sign to start learning how to use these AI tools as soon as possible, because the people who learn how to use this stuff today are going to have a massive advantage in the future. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this one right here, where I asked ChatGPT to turn me into a Studio Ghibli character. It was pretty awesome.